Cool. So talk about being a quarterback at BYU. There's some big name guys who've come here. Does that influence you at all? Like knowing like, hey, like tight end or Jimmy Young or Steve Young, Jim McMahon, all these guys who played there. Like talk about that.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. It's become like a quarterback and I mean, I think even right now, our quarterback room is incredibly talented, right? And so just the fact that, I'm surrounded by these guys right now who are such ballers, right? And I can learn from them and help perfect my game. I mean, I think it's huge, Right. But yeah, also coming from, you're being at a school where some of the greats have come from, especially Steve Young. That man's one of my idols. Like I've read his biography and everything, and the dude's just
Behind the Spiral, QB. It's a great book.
Great book.
I had no idea because I grew up watching him play.
Yeah.
About the anxiety.
No, I know. Just everything that he went through in his life and how he pushed through that, like, is incredible. To read that and not only did he push through, but he excelled. Like he was the best of the best, right?
Yeah.
And the anxiety he faced, it was tough, Yeah. And so, it's pretty cool playing on the same turf as, I guess, grass. That he did, so.
But I love in that book, he talks about, it was like a D-end or somebody is throwing the ball around just to goof around and gets loose and takes him out on the sideline. Yes, dude. It was like such a travesty because I think they were in the playoffs.
It did something to his neck.
Yeah. Oh, man. There's just so many parts in that book, though. Like, it's all around great read.
It's great book.
So we really recommend, we highly endorse it. Go pick it up today.
Yeah.
All right, I want to do a little whiteboard with you. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you teach us, go through your mesh reads against single high man if we're in twins?
Yeah.
I thought basic. I think there's any kids at home watching it, they could be like, oh, this is cool. It's kind of one-on-one football.
Yeah.
We get into A-Rod's secrets. He might come run.
I don't know if I can give those, but
but I think you'd say
I can give a basic mesh
concept
read, dumb it down, simplify it for any young quarterbacks out there. Because this is something that I'm obviously still learning too, is reads and progressions. I mean, that's something that
you can learn forever, man.
Absolutely.
And you can learn about identifying coverages forever. Because you see more rolling coverages, but then like sometimes corner will tip it, and this doesn't, right? Like there's just the alignments of it's a never-ending game.
Oh yeah.
You coach for years and years and years, and there's always more
it's evolving. Yeah. So, and that's something that coming into college football is way different than high school.
Yeah, talk about that.
Well, I think just for me, like in high school, I had a pretty simple offense. It was spread, 4 receiver set. We never did anything less than 4 receivers.
Yeah.
And it was just a spread, air raid offense.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, all of our handoffs were zone reads, fast, get to the edge. I could pull it if I wanted. And then we just had lots of pass plays. We were about 75-25.
That's nice.
And, it was fun. So, you get to throw the ball around, throw for a lot of yards, sling it, looks good. But it was simple, simple reads, simple pass plays, just run out a lot of different formations. Yeah. And I didn't see as complex of a coverage as I did. And honestly, I wasn't huge on reading coverages in high school. I would know my basic, 1 high, 2 high, cover 2, cover 4, right? If they're cover 4 low safeties, I have a take post that I can take, right? Like that's going to be money.
Yeah.
But there's so much more intricacies into understanding the defense, the different types of cover 2, right?
Different
types of cover 4. Just because they have 1 high doesn't mean they're in 1 man. It could be cover 3. It could be a lot of things. It could even be cover 0, right? They could just be disguising. So a lot of different things that I have really been trying to take in and learn, especially recently. And, A-Rod's a great guy to do that. And Matt Mitchell, the other quarterbacks guy, he's worked with me a lot this offseason on that. It's been good. So,
did you ever see in high school, because I know in Texas they don't mess around. If you're on 4 wide receivers, you ever see the cover 4 with the roll corner, where he's like a cover 2, but unless he's got to read 2 to 1 first, and he either bails to cover 4. I didn't see it a lot in high school.
Okay. Honestly, I might have. Who knows? I would see 2 high safeties, and I would say, okay, are they low or are they high? Right? Okay. If they're lower, I'm gonna go with cover 4. Yeah. But I could have. Who knows? I don't think I did. All the coverages.
I'm just saying, here in Utah, the high school game, the D coordinators here, it's solid, man. Yeah. Like we're seeing like towards the last few years I was coaching, lots of cover 6, lots of roll corners, lots of rolling safeties. So I was more curious as a high school guy what you saw in Dallas, but.
Yeah, it was it was a lot of man. I think a lot of man cover 2 because there's a lot of athletes in Texas.
That's
so
true.
They're going to put their best guy on your best guy.
Yeah.
And they're just going to let you go, So I saw a lot of man, a lot of cover 2.
Yeah. When you're going 4 receivers too, they kind of have to tip their hand.
Yeah.
Because if they're getting too cute and you go 4 verts, it's lights out. So I really like going twins and doubles a lot because it helps my QBs just kind of know what's up from the get-go. So okay, we'll take a quick break. We'll move the whiteboard. We'll quickly do that play, and then we'll send you out of here.
Absolutely.
Against the man defense here. We keep it pretty simple so everyone at home can just increase their football IQ a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go out of like a doubles look here. Say there's the tight end. There's a Z. We got an F here. We got the X, right? And so we're just going to say, I can draw the guys, but here we have a corner, right? And then we got a backer here. These are going to be kind of the most important guys that we're keying off of here. So we're going to go, the basic read for a mesh play is going to be back, mesh, ball. And so what that means is we got the back here on a rail route, right? We got these 2 guys meshing here. So that's where you get the mesh from. Then this guy's running that ball route, okay? So what we want to create here out of man is we're looking back to mesh to ball. And this is a man beater, right? And you can run it in zone. And what these 2 will do is they'll just sit it down right here and kind of create this triangle for you. But knowing right now that it's man, we're pretty much keying on this guy right here, or this guy right here, I should say, the tailback coming out of here, and what this backer does. If that backer, if he bites hard and overplays it, we're tossing over the top to this guy. If he kind of sits on it here, we can hit this back quick and boom, let him run. Also depends on who your back is, but if you got a really fast guy, you can hit him quick and he'll run. If not, we also have this F coming across here on the mesh. If we don't like the rail route here, we can come off that rail route, hit that mesh on the run, boom, and he's up the field. Because this guy, this corner, he's being taken out by that ball route right there, and we create a nice little pocket for that mesh route right there.
It's man, so the corner's vacating.
Yeah,
he's creating that big window.
He's creating a
juicy
space
spot
right here for you.
And there's the same with your tailback too. As he vacates the corner, that's where you can make that quicker throw if you're not hitting the later wheel on it.
Absolutely. So that's pretty much it. And like I said, if it's zone, if this guy's sitting right here, then what he's going to do is he's going to come sit it down. And he's going to give you his upfield shoulder, I guess. So that would be his left shoulder in this case. You put it on him, he gets right up there. If not, then you get your ball route right behind him.
Very good. Love it, man. He even taught us the zone beater out of it.
Yeah, I figured, go a little zone. It's pretty simple, too. I mean, these guys are going to be sitting down in zone. So if they see grass, they keep running. If they see a jersey out here, if they see color, they're going to sit it down and just put it on them.
You don't want to run into that guy.
No.
That's not going to be pleasant for anybody.
It's not going to be fun.
Yeah.
So
cool. Well, thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for sharing some X's and O's with us and talking shop with us. And if you ever need anything, dude, just hit me up. Let me know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, appreciate it. Yeah. All right, Cougar Board's out.